Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. We're on Farming Simulator 25, and we're on the PlayStation 5. So today is more contracts, and I'm just making the most of my new combine and the corn header and sunflower header, rather than just the normal header, because believe it or not, that's not something that I did very much, if at all, on 22, so I just thought I'd give it a go on this one, and also stretch the legs on the Valtra, obviously, rude not to, and I want to continue trying to see how useful the AI workers are when it comes to moving kit around, whilst I am also moving other kit around. So basically I'll be working the field while the AI worker goes off and delivers the crop out of the trailer, and then we basically meet up at the next point. That's the plan. Doesn't always work very well. I'm saying that through gritted teeth because I'm trying not to curse the cursed AI workers. Nag damn them. Yeah, it's funny. No, it is funny. Because you'll see. Honestly, please stick to this video. Even if, like I said, you can fast forward it by all means. I'm not going to take offence to any of that. And don't worry, there's no hour-long voiceover either. I do shut up in a bit. Do not worry. But yeah, needless to say, I'm torn. I'm torn between using them AI workers and not using the AI workers, because when they're working fine, and it's very, very useful, like delivering something from A to B. But then when you watch them on the map, it's like, where the actual chuff are you going? I know you're not paying for the fuel. I am. So I know you don't actually give a damn, but I do. Yeah, basically, like I said, just skip through and you will see what I'm on about. It's painfully funny, just how when things go wrong. It sounds like one of those titles. I should actually, there you go, title to the video, when things go wrong. Yeah, oh dear. So yeah, I don't know. Comments, please leave me comments. Are you finding the AI workers more useful than not, or are you, like I am, in two minds whether or not to continue using them? It is unbelievably helpful, and it does save so much time, because you imagine, and I'm sure you've all done it yourselves, you're playing this game on your own, you've filled the grain truck, cart, trailer, whatever, and you now need to go and empty that, so you've got to go and drive that to there, then drive it to the next field or wherever, or back here, and in the meantime your combine or whatever it is, your forager, is sat doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? So you are doubling up on the time, or saving the time if you're using the AI worker. But I don't know, when it like you'll see, it just, yeah, it's frustrating. And no, it hasn't happened all the time, but now I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stick to them driving tractors and delivering trailers loads of stuff, rather than trying to get them to take my kit back home or such. Like you'll see, and it'll be explained. So I will shut up now and let you sit back and watch this. Like I said, I've not done corn, I've not done sunflowers before, so and it's nice because it's a no-brainer, and especially using the GPS to keep you on a straight and narrow, and that way you can just basically sit back and admire it and play around and spin the camera around and look at stuff. And yeah, it's thoroughly enjoying, and there's always been something very satisfying about doing the harvesting in this game, in 22 at least. You know what I mean? It's that whole I'm finished with the field, where you see the field go in and the harvest and everything else. So again, comments. Do you find that? Do you find it very relaxing, very satisfying, or is it just part of the game and it's like, it's a grind and you've got to get on with it? Let me know, because it's interesting to see how different people approach this type of game. Do you, is it just a game? Is it just a job, he says in air quotes? Or do you do it because it is fun and it is relaxing and it is satisfying? Yeah, let me know. I'm genuinely intrigued. There's no right or wrong answer. And there isn't, because, again, it's everybody's individual opinion. And, it genuinely interested. So let me know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. And so go and grab yourself a brew. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I will see you at the end of this video, where we'll break down just what happened. Enjoy. And we're back. Guess who completely forgot all about the fact that he owned a header trailer for the corn header? Hands up in the room. Yes, that's me. Don't. I literally got back to the farm and I'm like, okay, I'm going to wash it off and then I'll put it away. And as I'm literally pulling up and I'm like, put it away on the trailer. Oh, crap. And then it was like, shit, where even is it? It's like going through the map, find my trailer, find my trailer. Oh, it's almost like, hey Google, where's my trailer? Oh, it's so funny. I was like, okay, oops. But anyway, no harm, no foul. Oops. So what happened in this video? So obviously we did the harvesting, and they were really good. I enjoyed it. There were no glitches. There were no issues with the harvest. It went according to plan and how it should do. Now, my gripes are as follows. The steering. I noticed it on my when I was doing my treasure hunt video. I was driving around in the Kabuta little Jeep pickup thing, the golf cart thing, and I noticed that the steering, I was going like 1 minute it's not responding to the steering, and then the next thing you're doing a 90-degree turn, and you're smashing into walls and trees and going off the road and everything else, and it's like, what the hell is going on? I seriously questioned. I'm always questioning my ability on this game, but I questioned whether it was me or whether it was my controller playing up. We are on a PlayStation 5, so that's common. And then I was like, okay, no, fine, I'll check the settings and everything else and all that lot. And I went from like 70% on the steering sensitivity because I'd already done that as it's a standard thing. So I'll put it back up to 100%, zero difference. Fine. This game, it's doing exactly the same thing. It's doing it in the Combine, it's doing it on the Valtra, and then at the end there, you saw it. It did it on the on my case. It also did it on the pickup, but I've deleted that bit because it was too embarrassing. And I'm not even going to mention it. But no, to the point I almost drove into the river, or it drove me into the river. So I have a question to FS community. Is this off the back of the update? Because as far as I'm concerned, the steering wasn't this janky before we had this most recent update, and now overnight it seems to have happened. So they seem to have fixed stuff and then broken this. Or is it me? You know what I mean? Because the fact that it's on multiple vehicles now, and I've altered the settings again on the steering and tried to do everything I can, and it's still the same. It's weird. It's really, really weird. You're driving along, and the best way to describe it, so I'm driving along and you feather the controller left or right as you're turning the corner, and it's non-responsive. So you go a little bit more, bam, 90 degrees. So it's like one extreme to the other, and even going in a straight line, all of a sudden it'll just naff off to the left or the right. Weird, really weird. So yeah, again, comments, let me know, have you found this in your during your game sessions, or is it just me? Because if it's just me, then obviously I'm going to look further into my settings, go through a couple of other controllers and see if that changes things. But if you guys put your hands up and go, actually, yeah, I've noticed that as well, then I'll do a bug report, because I don't want to do a bug report and it turn out it's not them, it's me. Pressure washer. Yeah. What else? Oh god, yeah, the AI. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned about the AI and whether or not I did want to continue using them or not. If you've managed to work your way through this video, congratulations, thank you very much appreciated. And I do hope that you noticed the bits that I was on about. So the first one was when I sent the AI worker from the bottom of the map to the top of the map to the farmer's market to deliver the trailer load of crop. They got there, which was like, thumbs up, well done, nice one. And then all of a sudden I had the little notification saying AI worker blocked by object, blocked by object, blocked by object. I'm like, what are you doing? You're in the middle of the road. What are you blocked by? I haven't got any traffic. I've turned all of that off, and bloody good job too. So I went up there, had a look, and, well, you see, they've decided to drive into the fence for no reason. It's like, I don't even know what they were doing there, because they shouldn't have been turning round, because they weren't even near where they had to drop off. Really weird, really weird. So God knows what they were doing. And I ignored it. I thought, fine, what is what it is. Then I set them off, that was one AI worker. So I set another AI worker off to take my combine harvester from the second field to the third field. Like I said, hopefully you watched it. And again, I was monitoring them on the map, and it's like, where the chuff are you going? Why are you going round that back? You do know you're going. My God, they're going through the narrowest bloody road possible. And oh, what a surprise! They drive into a fucking bridge wall thing, and then it's like, oh, he's blocked by an object. Yeah, because the wall leapt out in front of him, and he didn't have time to manoeuvre out of the way. Oh my goodness! So this is what I'm saying about the AI thing. Hilarious, but not in a good way. And it's like, when they're working fine, but too often I've seen, when you try and send them, they go in routes. If you watch them, the routes that they often take are like, they leave you completely dumbfounded. It's like, why are you going that way? And then now they seem to be just driving into shit because they don't care. They're going to get paid regardless. You know what I mean? It's not like you're fired kind of thing, and I'm sorry, but I'm taking the damages that you've, by driving my combine into a wall, I'm going to take that off of your wages. No, none of that happens, does it? No, they don't care, do they? No. It's like, oh. So I don't know. I am genuinely stuck. I'm probably just going to limit them to delivering things, because that's not as bad. And at least the tractors are slightly narrower. You know what I mean? So yeah, and I will just stick to driving the big stuff. Blimey. Anyway, other than that, fine. No graphical issues. No glitching. Sorry, I had to think of that one then. And yeah, it's fingers crossed, touching wood, all of those kind of thing. Got me lucky pants on. Yeah, so far so goody. Apart from the steering. The steering thing is the only issue I'm having at the moment, but I will look into that further, and I look forward to your comments. If you leave any, please let me know. Have you noticed any issues with steering? If you haven't, then, like I said, I will be going through a series of tests here, off camera, to see if it is my end or not. And if it is, I will let you know. If it isn't, I will let you know. So, yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for doing everything that you are doing to continue to support my channel. I do hope you are still enjoying it, and I do hope that I'm not too random and boring for you. Thank you very much for subscribing. Those that have, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean. Don't forget to like videos, and definitely share this content and its channel with everybody and anybody you know. Yeah, even if you don't like them, just to wind them up. Send them my way. It's fine, I'll deal with them. Anyway, till the next one. Love you all. Please take care of each other, and most importantly of all, please, please, please take care of yourselves. Oh, and for everybody across the pond from here in the UK, happy Thanksgiving.